Well, hello everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Feed the Beast. As always, I'm your Rowan. This is going to be my first time attempting to do a completely post-commentary episode of Let's Play Feed the Beast. I've decided that I wanted to show you guys me building this. I remember getting a lot of comments about wanting to watch me do builds, and this is a very build-heavy episode. So I decided, it took me about an hour and a half, if you happen to catch the description in last episode, to fully complete the rest of this build, and that's including, I slowed down a little bit. I was kind of busy watching a movie. You might notice some jumps in the video, or some stops, or whatever have you. That is because of the fact that The Legend of Zorro and The Mask of Zorro were both on while I was recording this, and those were very distracting. Both very good movies. As you can see, I did in fact decide that I was going to use stone brick for the flooring, and I do end up replacing that, or have already. I did condense this down to about a 30-minute episode, as you can kind of see in the background. I don't know how I'm going to keep everyone entertained in this 30 minutes, because I'm not going to pretend that this is all new to me. It's kind of I feel like that's just meh. But anyway, guys, I'm looking at this cobblestone that I'm doing here for the ceiling, and I kind of realize I could have right here I'm counting to see how I'm going to do the vine plants later. The watermelon and the pumpkin. The cobblestone ceiling I probably could have half slabbed. That way I would have given myself at least another half ceiling, and I might go through and do that anyway. Mainly because I don't know, I think that'd be cool. Give me a little bit more space so I don't feel like I'm super cramped. It won't be much. I might have to test it out later. For a while I do start using the jumping off the building feature, but after this layer, it's either after this layer or the next one, I decide that it's just a bit too high up. And then here I go again, making me some more brick. Luckily I had 6 or 7 stacks of smooth stone cooked for occasions like this. I knew I was going to be using stone brick a lot. It's a very easy resource to get, and it's pretty nice. It's a nice looking block, if you don't mind the constant grays. I'm not gonna fully talk about this build. A lot of it's just gonna be me sitting here watching it with you guys. I do kind of want to talk about my channel, plans, comments, questions, concerns, so on and so forth. Ever since there has been one notice that has been kind of dawning on me, was as you can see, I do the dirt wrong here. Ever since my crash, or actually ever since getting sick and then my crash, it seems I'd lost a lot of retention, a lot of views, I guess would be the best way to do it. And it is sad for any person that sits down and records videos like this to go from a couple hundred views a video to back down to 20s and 30s again. Not that I don't appreciate you guys that do watch me play these games. It's just the excitement that I used to get by looking at videos that would, when they hit the 100 view mark, the 200 view mark, that's kind of gone. I kind of wish that I could have been able to kept that a little bit longer, but alas, it isn't so. I mean, I just have to start over. It's just like starting my channel over from scratch. The viewers that I do have, you guys are incredibly loyal, and I'm definitely grateful for you guys. And I'm not gonna stop simply because people stopped watching me. Streams are gonna be slowing down until I'm 100% positive I can get a good enough stream going. And it also is looking like this is going to be kind of a sneak peek, spoiler, whatever you want to call it. But it is looking like I could very well possibly be getting a capture device for Christmas this year. It's still early November right now, mid-November with me recording this. Actually, I'm doing this post-commentary the day before this episode's going up, and I recorded this episode Sunday, I think. Or Saturday. Saturday or Sunday is when I recorded this episode. But you see I started labeling the doors so I can keep track of what floor I was on. But I might be getting a capture device for my Xbox. It's not going to be like super high def or super fancy or anything. It's just going to be your standard Xbox. I don't know how I did this, but I twice over I miscount how high I'm supposed to be going. See right there, I do it again. What am I doing? So I just kind of, I think I do it right here too, actually. Nope, I did that one right. Okay. My first, I'm not gonna spoil what my first Let's Play on the Xbox is going to be. It is a game that I'm super confident I can do. I've beaten this game plethora of times through. Chances are these are the episodes for the Xbox for right now are going to be put on weekends. And once again, just a reminder, Hexit will be coming up eventually. It's just this automation is really, it's especially after finishing Railcraft. The whole that Railcraft stuff, I really got the new drive to keep playing the Feed the Beast because there's so much more I want to do. And when it comes to Feed the Beast and my experience with it, I've done pre-update. This has been updated since I've played Feed the Beast last. I did a lot of tree breeding in the forestry. Luckily, NEI has been updated to help with tree breeding and bee breeding, so that'll be a lot of fun. I didn't really get into bees. My buddy Haswas did, but I was more into the tree breeding. I got big into red power, which has been taken out of Feed the Beast, or at least is not in this pack. You see, I drew in a little too many stacks of stuff, but I go through it just as fast. I mean, this thing is getting high, and we can kind of see here the problem that I'm gonna have. There's gonna be, I still haven't fully counted it, but there's gonna be at least 10 some levels to this farm, so climbing it up and down is gonna be a hassle. I haven't decided how I'm going to remedy that. If I'm just going to, you know, guss up and say, you know, this is what it's going to be. Or if I'm going to come up with some Railcraft elevator system, which I tried doing some experimenting in my creative worlds. I do have two creative worlds, actually. I have a creative world, which I had it spawn just as any world would, with hills and caves. One second, guys. Ear itches. I had it spawn with caves and, you know, biomes and such, just so I can kind of, when it comes to working with terrain, for instance, when I was trying to cart lava from one point to the other, it helped that I had a lava source block, or a surface lava in my creative world. So I was able to practice with that. And then I have your basic flat world, which I use for, I used it for testing out Railcraft elevators. I also tested out the mod trivia mod. Not gonna break that out just yet. So I was able to see, you know, the best way to do that and such. I am gonna try and be efficient, but it's really hard for me to be a stickler of efficiency. Simply because I enjoy just doing things. This isn't efficient. I would be needing to extend both sides out by 1 to make each dirt 4. I'm almost positive that this is not going to be enough light in the end. And if that's the case, I am going to have to go through and fix it with more jack-o'-lanterns. Which, once I get the farm up and running, it's not going to be that big of a deal. Off camera, I am going to put the water in, I'm going to put the plants in, harvest everything. That whole, whole binge. And this isn't done completely, actually, because I'm wondering if I'm going to put my alchemy stuff here, or if I'm going to use it in a I have so much trouble right here. If I'm going to use it for, or in my tower, as you can see kind of peeking out there in the background. If that's the case, then there's going to be another floor for nether wart, at the very least. Not to mention, I do have to figure out something to do with all these berries. I have my fruit berries, the matla berry, the raspberry, and the blueberry. Ore berries. I've got a bunch of ore berries which have to be underground and in the dark. So that's gonna be kind of interesting. I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna get that to work. I'm not 100% positive how I'm gonna do that. I kind of have a plan for that. Actually, just thinking now, maybe what I'll do is, here we're working on the vines finally, I do believe. So I'm trying to count, what's the most logical way for me to do this and get as much out of it as I can. I think in the end I just say screw it, and I'm just going to make one long. Just do it as I normally do and extend. I'm gonna make walkways around the edge. Maybe there was a more efficient way of doing this, maybe not, I don't know. But, I mean, again, efficiency is not my forte. What was I saying? Oh, I was talking about oreberry bushes. So, what I could do is I could actually kind of put the oreberries on like a shelf in like an underground area, and then coat the whole bottom with bottom half slabs. As you remember in my Skyworld Let's Play, bottom half slabs will not spawn creatures. So I can keep that area dark and not have to worry so much about things spawning. I don't know if creatures can spawn on steps. I don't think so. But I may be wrong in that aspect. So the steps down to it might be a little rough, but I'm sure I can figure that out. And then I also have the nether berries I got to contend with. I might just very well make like an extension onto this farm, maybe like a side building or something, that's going to be my berry hut. So we'll see about that. I do still have to make it out to the nether, so there's still that. I still have no idea what I'm going to do for storage temporarily. If I want to just, like I said, if I want to just extend the cave that we started with, or if I wanted to make a whole new building for it, or put it down in my little mine shaft thing where my coal coke oven is. I don't know yet. I kind of wanted to make it building specific. For instance, all my rail stuff is in my rail house. What floor is this? I'm trying to catch the watermelon. Okay. So I don't know why I made the walls as high as I did for watermelon, because I knew that you don't have to have them grow as high. Really, I don't have to extend the ceiling until cactus and sugarcane, with cactus being the highest, because I don't think cactus, I do know that you can't have cactus touching anything for it to grow. So I think you actually have to have 4 spaces for it to grow, the 3 that it's going to grow up to, and then an air block for the top. I don't know if half slab will work or not. Maybe I'll do a little bit experimenting there. Well, I don't know. But yeah. I did want to kind of keep all my food products here. Again, I'm going to do my berries, so I'll keep all my berries in a spot as well. As we can see here, I was watching TV, I think, or no, I was talking to my father at that time. So, forgot to pause the video. Oops. Excellent work there, Owen. You are excellent at recording. It was kind of nice. I didn't really have to, wasn't really worried so much about commentary, which I guess helped me build this a lot faster. This is why my builds seem to be working a lot faster than when I'm doing something. Another mod that I really want to get into very quickly is going to be getting into Thaumcraft and then getting into forestry. Mainly because I would like to get some automations for food and such done, and trees. But as I was saying about storage, I'm thinking, you know, when I make my automation, my ore automation, my macerator or pulverizer, whatever I do end up using in my electric furnace and all that good stuff, I'm thinking about keeping my ores there, my ingots, my metals, all there. Just like I'm trying to keep my food here. Yes, I do know, you'll probably notice, and if you haven't, then, well, thank you for not noticing, I guess. I did turn it on to peaceful while I built this, simply because I wanted to get this done as quickly as possible. I really didn't want to bother about going to sleep every time, and I know I didn't have enough torches until I made some just recently. As you saw, that's why I went and got coal. But I was just more focused on wanting to get this done, because I knew this was going to take a long time to do. Which it does. I mean, an hour and a half of doing just this. I mean, I was just repeating myself generally. Was pain, to say the least. I will say that I am kind of glad that I did it. I do like how it kind of looks. I probably could have made it wider, so, you know, instead of there being, you know, one floor was one type of food, I probably could have done it to where there was like 3 things of food on the first floor, or 2 on the first floor, 2 on the second floor, so on and so forth. I probably could have done that, so it wasn't so tall. It would have been a little wider, but I mean, it wouldn't have been as much of a hassle. I could have turned it more like into a hotel than a skyscraper, but... And of course, it starts to rain. Heaven forbid. I think I'm looking for a place to jump. Yeah. Whee! As you see, it is slowly getting taller. Not really slowly. I mean, I'm going at... I think I'm going at like 330% speed right now. Ugh. But yeah. What else can I talk about? What else is going on in my life? Well, subscribers are still... I mean, I'm happy with my subscribers. I really... you know, when I first got into Let's Playing, when I was more focused on doing non-Minecraft games, I felt like jumping to Minecraft was going to be like the cheaty way of doing things. Right here I'm doing sugarcane, actually. This is my sugarcane layer, where things are starting to change up here soon. Again, trying to find efficiency. And I think I find it in this kind of aspect right here, because not only it uncovers those pumpkins, which give me better light, but I can grow up to 9 times 4 is 36. That's 36 stalks of sugarcane. So I have plenty of paper, sugar, whatever other resource I may need that comes with sugarcane. I still have no clue how I'm going to do the cactuses. Like I said, right now, it's all going to be done by hand, so I'm going to have to decide on how I want to do that. Now, I do believe that you can. I'm trying to remember to figure out where I need to put the jack-o'-lanterns, and my counting skills suck. But I do believe that you can. Where was I going with that? Oh, eventually in Thaumcraft there is a thing called a wooden golem, which may seem like it doesn't do a lot. What it does is it picks up drops from the ground and puts them in whatever chest you designate it to. But what I could do is eventually do one of the old-fashioned automatic cactus farms, where once it grows to part 3, it drops a piece of cactus. I'm not sure how to do that, actually. Again, and that's something I wanted to go through and research. But I could have the cactus do that, and then have a wooden golem stationed where it would all filter out somewhere, and have him pick all that up and then put it in a chest. In which case, that'd be great. I might very well do a piston-operated sugarcane idea eventually. That'd be a lot of work. There is, I think, a straw golem, which is done with wheat, that harvests for you, so I could just very well, just do that instead by that point. Which at that rate, I could have one on every floor. Put a little hole in the wall somewhere so he can go and do his little magic. I do want to have a good couple golems running around, simply just to run around. Here you can really see just how high up I have to go every time. There are 5. Let's see if we can count this out right. We have 5 regular seed plants, 4 food, wheat, barley, potato, and carrot, and then 1 utility, which is our cotton. And then we have our 2 vine plants, which are your cactus and your watermelon. And then we have our tall plants, which is our cactus and our sugarcane. So there are 9 floors to this building. Almost 10 floors. 10 if I do include Netherwart eventually. But I might not. This thing is just high enough. I guess I probably could have just turned around and made it, a 3 by 3 room thing, I guess. Which I don't know why I didn't really think that out all the way through. Tearing this thing down is going to be a pain. Because I might not even tear it down. This is my cactus floor. So this is about the last floor. So this episode is actually coming to a close, and I was able to talk through most of it, which is really cool. But I guess I could have. I might very well keep it going, keep it standing here even after I don't need it anymore. When I get into the automated farms and all that good stuff, but just keep it here as kind of a memento of what we've done. I might even repurpose it. So. But a lot of these are a lot of resources that went into this building. We're talking, I think I put 5 or 6 stacks of oak log into this building alone. Not to mention cobblestone, which, cobblestone's not a big deal. We have plenty of cobblestone. And pumpkins, pumpkins aren't a big deal. It's just more so a light source. If any of you guys actually know of any videos that explain how to do the automatic cactus farm thing that I'm talking about. If you guys, I'm assuming you guys know what I'm talking about. If not, that's fine. I'll show you. I will do it. I have been wanting to do that since, since Minecraft. Generally, I don't even think I remembered my sand in this group. No, I think I'm just kind of I think then I was watching more of the show. Or no, right here I realized that I did not go high enough, actually. I'm like, wow, damn it. Now I gotta take all this out. And this doesn't seem like it's a big deal. I mean, it's coming up pretty quickly. I should have brought my hammer. I really didn't think I was gonna mess up this badly. I didn't think I was gonna have to mine all this out. So I thought, well, my hammer's just gonna take up space. And then, you know, this situation comes up. I'm like, oh, I want my hammer. And I was already up there, and I'm like, I don't want to go out and get it. I was whiny. Or not. Apparently, I jumped down anyway. Let's go grab some more wood. Tree decapitator is so nice. I'm so glad that I put it into this mod pack. It's helped me out tremendously in everything, really. I guess it kinda goes against automation. I guess. I mean, yes and no. But I'm definitely going to be doing my wall of wood. The true wall of wood. Anyone who has seen me in back in my old days of Feed the Beast, I had this building. Let me stretch out a little bit. And what it basically all the building was it was just a sorter. It was a giant sorting house. And what it did was it allowed me to off from the building house, I would breed these trees. I would get cherry and walnut and all that good stuff, teak. And I would then put these saplings in the automated tree grower, and then it would filter through, and I would be able to explore and see what kind of woods I had for various different designs and such. So that's something I would like to get into as well. I don't know. I think I sit there and try and remember if that's how you spell cactus. This is where I'm deciding on the height. Yeah, right there. Come on. But there's my cactus farm, which is the final floor of this wonderful, wonderful building expedition that I've done. I wish I could say that this is the last time that I'm going to be doing something this massive, but I know very well that it's not. I am going to, I'm probably going to be doing more like this. Heck, my tower. I might even make, depending on how big my tower is. I do know, though, I'm going to build that in parts. I'm not going to just outright build a huge tower right now. When we come back next episode, I will have, probably what I'll be doing is I'll make the stair floor, and then I'll make the first floor, which is going to be the research floor. I might even go up and make the next floor up, which is going to be my cauldron, my experimental floor, we'll call it. So that'll be interesting. I'm thinking about doing like a rail system for that too, but instead of like elevator or whatever, instead of doing steps, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to do like a spiral rail to go around and stops at each floor. And then when I want to come down, I just take my minecart, jump off. There'll have to be buttons attached that will let me go up to the next floor or whatever. So, there's different options, different possibilities. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna let you watch the last minute of this. Thank you guys so very much for watching. Let me know how you liked this. It's not something I plan on doing very often, but I might do it from time to time. Maybe I'll do like an hour mining or something, and I'll let you watch me go on a mining trip while I commentate postly. But I'm definitely running out of talking time, so thank you guys so very much for watching. As always, I'm your Owen. Happy gaming, guys.